Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Schoolyard Snacks brand. This is Keto cereal. So I have the peanut butter.
And I have cinnamon.
You're going to die when I tell you the price of these. Because they're light. I mean,
they're 6 ounces.
There's nothing to these boxes. They were $8.69 each at Meijer. Very, very expensive. So we're going to be trying the peanut butter first.
I told you it's only 6 ounces. I mean, we've had snack-sized bags of potato chips that were that 6 ounces.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting. And I tell you what, they're sealed. They're sealed really good.
Extra glued.
Well, the bad thing about that is you're probably going to tear this box up. There we go. Or get a paper cut. $8.69 for that little bitty package. Okay. 2 grams of net carbs, 0 grams of sugar, 17 grams of protein.
If you're doing keto, you must really want some cereal.
I know.
I'll pay that much for this little bag.
Yes. I think before you start keto, you should say, do I really like cereal? Is this something that I'm going to miss? Years ago, we did Atkins. And that was one of the things that I asked myself was, how bad am I going to miss crackers, bread,
cheese,
things like that? And we did it for a couple of weeks. And
I think I did it for longer than you did.
Maybe even a month. We did lose weight on it, maybe even a month. But for me, it ended up that I missed bread and crackers, things like that. I miss bread very, very much. I have bread every single day. And so that wasn't the diet for me.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle change.
If you go into it and you're thinking, I'm going to have some cereal, then I'd say don't do it. Fewer carbs, more protein, all flavor. After graduating college, we decided to grow up and limit our sugar intake. We felt great, but missed childhood comfort food. That's why we created Schoolyard Snacks, to make guilt-free treats that we can all feel good about eating every day and night. Growing up is overrated. Helen and Dylan, founders of Schoolyard Snacks. Gluten-free, soy-free, and then they tell you how we calculate the carbs. They said 6 grams of total carbs, minus 1 gram of fiber, minus 3 grams of allulose equals 2 grams of net carbs. And literally, that's all that's on the box. Mighty Brands in Santa Monica, California. 1 cup is 120 calories, and there's only 6 servings in here. So
I can't imagine getting 6 servings out of it.
There's only 6 servings in the box. Okay, so this is peanut butter.
Mm-hmm. Super crunchy. And let me just say, I don't mind the flavor and texture out of the milk. It's not the best thing ever, but it's not horrible. And I do get a little salt.
They're calling it peanut butter, but it's roasted peanuts.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know that you would say that was peanut butter or any peanut.
I know.
You might say it was peanut, like those little peanut snack things that you buy, the peanut, I don't know what they're called. You put them in the cabinet and you get them out in a bag, you eat them like chips.
They have them at Trader Joe's.
Yeah. Anyway, they can't taste like that.
Yeah, like the little snacks, I think a lot of them are made, I don't know where they're made.
They're just not quite as good.
But because those are coated in like a peanut powder and you really get the flavor of the peanut. I think these they would remind you of that texture, but these are a lot crunchier. They're really, really crunchy, whereas those are more of like a puffed snack. But just eating it plain, it's a lot lighter peanut flavor than I would have thought.
Well, you're going to chew it for a while. You're still chewing it. The texture is so weird. It's not even horrible. It kind of reminds you of a pork rind a little bit, you know, because you're kind of chewing. Mm-hmm. And they're very crunchy. It doesn't taste like pork rind, but it kind of has that texture.
That's unlike regular cereal, because traditional cereal, you can just like eat very, very quickly. That, when you put that, I'll take a bite of that, you are chewing. That's why it's such a small amount, because it's going to take you a long time to eat a bottle.
And the flavors are okay. I don't mind the flavors, but they're not. I
don't mind it, but would I ever say peanut butter? No, I would not say peanut butter. More like a light peanut flavor, but not peanut butter.
Yeah, and if I was on keto, I might eat this, but if I'm not on keto, there's no way I'm eating that.
This is better than other keto cereals that we've had. Absolutely. Yes. So, yes, that one is a pass. Absolutely.
It's missing a lot of like the sweetness though of like a regular cereal.
So you think if you're on keto, do you think you can have artificial sweeteners?
No. They say keto sweetener on the ingredients. It's keto sweetener blend, allulose, monk fruit.
I forgot. They have their own stuff.
Yeah, allulose.
I used to watch somebody on YouTube. She was on keto, and she would go to the grocery store, and her shopping haul would look different than anybody else's shopping haul I've ever seen, because she was buying all these ingredients that I've never seen in my life, and expensive stuff too, let me tell you. And it's because it was special stuff for those recipes, but now she was really good at it. This is the cinnamon. 1 cup is 120 calories.
It smells better. Like out of the bag of the peanut butter kind of had a little bit of a funky smell. This one smells good.
Now that comes across as really sweet.
Mm-hmm. It has a very strong maple flavor.
Yeah, it tastes more like maple than cinnamon.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you get a little cinnamon, but it's mostly maple.
Mm-hmm.
Same texture though.
Yeah, it is. So there's a lot of chewing. But the first thing that impresses me is, I guess because it does come across as maple, it is so sweet. It's very sweet.
It also comes across as a little chemical-y.
Artificial.
Yeah.
I don't even mind that though, because it's not over the top artificial. ASMR. Can you imagine if he leaned forward into a microphone? All that crunch. That would drive me bonkers. I can't stand
some people love it.
Oh, I can't stand it. It just irks me. Not to hear you chewing normally.
No, just chewing in general.
But to watch an ASMR video, I don't like
people love them. That's better out of milk than in milk.
I like it in milk too, but I do agree.
It's better out.
Mm-hmm. It loses some of its sweetness in milk.
And it's more chemical, artificial flavor.
I agree. I couldn't agree more.
I can deal with the flavor. I could deal with it if I had to. The texture, I don't know. I don't know if I like that texture.
I don't mind this one. This is not like...
It's not like that wet paper towel texture that I get with a lot of keto stuff.
It's not.
It's not really fibrous or anything like that. But it is a little, I don't know.
But now I'm telling you, if you're wondering, I don't have like all keto cereals under a playlist or anything like that. You need to know the name of the brand you're looking for. But if you know the name to look for, you can search for it on my channel, and we've probably reviewed it, and this is definitely one. I would give this brand a pass. I mean, like a check mark. Like, yes, it passes the muster. You know, I definitely would be one to try.
If I switched over to keto, I may eat this. Although I think I would just eat other food. Period. But if I desperately wanted something cereal-like, then I guess these are a good option.
Yeah, because some of them fail miserably.
Oh, yeah,
so for me to say that it passes, I think that's great. Because some of them, it's like, I would never, ever try that again. I think the one that I would get of the two would be the peanut butter, just because it had basically the same flavor outside as the milk as it did inside the milk.
It was kind of a peanutty kind of flavor.
Yeah, whereas the cinnamon really lost a lot of that sweet flavor that you got out of milk. Once you put it in milk, it's like it took away all the sweetness completely. So it still is really good, but the peanut butter would be the one for me.
It just comes across as a really artificial maple flavor.
Right. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully this was helpful to you, and thanks for watching.